Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent, we're going to go over some incredible UFO videos underneath the ocean at over 1,300 feet. Look at this incredible imagery that has been revealed to the public. I've never seen this before until today. That's why we're sharing it with you. Even though it was captured in 2002, is this incredible evidence of an underwater UFO, a USO. Brent, what's your thoughts here? This is incredible, something amazing, and now it's making the waves on the internet. Brent, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, Blake, this one really caught my eye. Look at this. It's definitely not a lens flare. You can see it going underneath the squid right there. Perfect. This is not CGI. This is not manipulated. This is a real deal. Discovered Domestic is involved in this discovery. There it goes. You can see how fast it just whips by. Again, there are biological entities in this depth, but the way this thing's moving and its propulsion, it could be something biological. Again, we're hearing a lot of possibilities of UFOs in the ocean. Could this be the best capture right here?
The transmedium craft in space, in our atmosphere, underwater. Is there a civilization of technology, of possible living creatures that have harnessed technology that is beyond imagination? This is incredible evidence. Again, we got a lot of stuff to go through, so let's get to the next one. Right now at Popocatépetl, it's been very, very busy of video evidence that has come in. Just behold the awesomeness of the phenomenon. Like we said, it has been a busy week once again in Popocatépetl, Mexico. One of the most active volcanoes in the region is a magnet for UFOs. What the heck is going on here? Again, we're looking at this along with everybody, and thanks for joining us on this live premiere tonight. Is this some kind of UFO entering the caldera of the volcano to harvest energy? Is it curious in regards to the massive, immense energy that comes from these volcanoes? This, again, more footage. It seems to almost go interdimensional, if that even makes sense. What, again, we see this one object hovering down towards the lava into the caldera. What possibly could do this? This is amazing footage coming from the region. Brent, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, Jaime Maussan put a pretty good compilation of videos. This one really caught my interest. You can see the brightness of whatever enters the caldera right there. Great pause. Incredible. What could create something that vibrant in the sky? You know, this is a huge volcano. It's nothing small. And something to create something that bright in the sky is something amazing. Look at that one. Just shoots straight up from the caldera itself, an active volcano. What could live within this volcano that could create such propulsion? Look at that. We got two coming out there. Incredible.
These aren't drones, in my opinion. Again, there's something going on over there. I love the live webcam to Mexico that they're keeping an eye on this, keeping us updated in regards to the phenomena. Look at that one. Just shoots out of the volcano and seems to just blink out of existence. Again, we got a lot of footage to go over. Let's get to this one, a weather phenomenon. Watch this.
Cellphone ko, gumagalaw din, mawala.
Oo nga. Flashlight! Parang flashlight!
Everybody's excited on the ground. This is incredible footage. This is a weather phenomenon that third phase of moon broke about 8 to 9 years ago, known as the crown flash. But I'd have to say this is one of the best videos of the phenomenon of the crown flash that I've seen in a long time. I dubbed it the bullwhip effect, and it looks like a bullwhip, just out of the cloud itself. It is incredible to behold Mother Nature, and that's why we're sharing with you some of the weather phenomenon. You don't see this every day. Brent, what's your thoughts of the crown flash? Is this something that we're going to see more often, or is it going to be as rare as it has been? We don't get much of these videos coming in over the decade.
Yeah, pretty impressive. This one is pretty much in the top 10. I'm going to give it right there in the top 5 of crown flash events right there. Again, you can see the whipping, the cracking of this whip. Like you say, Blake, it's amazing what's going on there. Wouldn't it be great to get a really bird's eye view of it and be in close proximity to see, and even maybe a possibility of hearing the weather phenomenon itself? This thing's very impressive. Some of the best stuff I've seen in regards to this phenomenon.
Absolutely. I wonder if it'd be any kind of danger if you're flying in close proximity to this. I'm just saying it has a bullwhip effect. And again, the Mother Nature, this underwater video of a USO that we just went over, makes you wonder what's going on around the coast, around the world. We did a special report in Morro Bay. Watch this. Morro Bay, San Luis Obispo has had UFO sightings coming in, and let me tell you, people are talking about it. In this report, we're going to do a special investigation in regards to the UFO phenomenon that is happening within the area. We've spoken to local residents in regards to the phenomenon, and they're not afraid of coming forward and sharing their experiences. So let's dive deep into the mystery of Morro Bay and the UFO phenomenon.
For decades, numerous sightings of strange lights and otherworldly aircraft have been reported in the San Luis Valley, especially in the sprawling expanse west of the Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve. Whether the occurrences are bona fide true happenings or the curious results of boredom are up for debate, but the sheer amount of reported strange sightings is notable no matter what side of the fence you're on. New Fork reports that an eyewitness said, quote, "Around July or August of 1964, I was in Morro Bay for summer vacation. I was a teenager at this time. At about 9 p.m., I was out on the beach. I saw a triangular-shaped object, very large, out to the west of the coast. moving from north to south. This object was silent. A smaller object, which resembled an airplane, was following the triangle-shaped object and was darting back and forth at the rear of the object. I think it was a military aircraft. My father is an aircraft mechanic and FAA inspector. I've grown up around airplanes and have a better than average knowledge of aircraft, both military and civilian, and have never seen anything like this object. A few days after viewing this object, I had the opportunity to speak with the gentleman who manned the radar station at Cambria San Simone. I told him what I had saw and asked if he had seen these objects on his radar screen that evening. But he said nothing at all had shown up on his radar screen that night, unquote.
The USO and the UFO phenomenon, it's been noticed even by maritimers throughout the decades. Japanese, the Germans, they've been patrolling this area since the Pearl Harbor attack. There was a torpedo that sunk a mariner ship carrying oil just off the coast. It's still down there with 3 million gallons. But what's interesting is that these maritimers are experiencing a phenomenon that is unknown at the moment. Hopefully we can find out, but let's get to this video right now submitted to Third Phase of Moon. Take a look at this.
The phenomenon known as the mothership, hidden within a cloud layer, has been seen around the world for decades. Is this proof that we're not alone? Shot in broad daylight, seen by hundreds of people, this video shows clearly something massive in the sky, approximately up to 3 football lengths in diameter. Is this the natural phenomenon known as a lenticular cloud? Or a cloaked craft revealed on video?
So when you talk about the strange lights in this area, Morro Bay Rock, this is the magnet for the UFO sightings. It has been spotted above the mountain rock side itself, the phenomenon. Mariners, surfers, lifeguards have reported the strange lights in the area. What's going on? Is the Morro Bay Rock a magnet for the UFO activity? Are they interested in the geographic nature of this rock? It's hard to tell, but the sightings are off the hook in this area.
Whether you're an avid believer in visitors from outer space or a staunch skeptic, it doesn't change the fact that there's been a lot of weird things going on in the San Luis Valley for decades. It's a region that stretches from northern New Mexico deep into south central Colorado. It's the highest alpine valley on the planet, and depending on who you ask, a prime spot for witnessing paranormal activity, such as UFO sightings, mystical portals, and other strange occurrences.
Now, guys, I want to get your opinions in regards to the UFO phenomenon in this next video. Is it something otherworldly? Now, take a look at this.
Jaime Masson has asked us to share this video on Third Phase of Moon to get your opinions of what this light craft could possibly be. Hundreds of eyewitnesses gathered to experience this massive phenomenon that took place in broad daylight. Multiple videos have come forward showcasing a luminescent craft with no means of propulsion. The South American government has not given any official statements in regards to this event. Is this some kind of secret Space Force program of an unknown craft? Or is this something otherworldly? Whatever happened in South America this past week has the region shaken up. Is this a sign of more visitation from alien visitors from another solar system?
So when you look along the coastline and the bay, the mystery still continues. Is the enigma real? Of course it is, but what's behind it? Is there an ancient civilization that lives deep below the Pacific Ocean and there's something that is revealing itself?
Do you expect to be able to...
When everything else fails and they got nothing else, they're gonna have to go to fake alien invasion.
It's a mind-blowing situation. For the public, it's like, oh, a conspiracy theory, it's entertaining. But if you're actually in a responsible position and you find out that there's a whole secret government program that you don't know about, it's a shock.
This report comes from a shadowy Pentagon department that was shut down in 2012.
The disclosure movement has been hijacked by people parroting the narrative and the script being written by these black projects. I would say 90+% of everything that's going to come out is false.
There's gonna be no more of these near misses.
The most widely seen UFO right now is not alien, it's actually ours.
It's a great cover story for all kinds of criminal activities. Blame it on the aliens, right?
If we are being visited by interdimensional beings, we should know about it.
This has the big disadvantage of the truth being much more unbelievable than the fiction.
It's the crash retrievals that are the Rosetta Stone for solving the UFO cover-up.
This is Operation Failsafe.
The implications of this is the difference between extinction level civilization versus one that's going to take off to the stars.